Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome once again. Today, we'll be talking about Tottenham Hotspur and Daniel Levy. What is next for Tottenham, and what does this bring to Tottenham? We all know that Daniel Levy is no longer the chairman of Tottenham Hotspur. He has stepped down from his role as chairman, and now the game is over. He has worked there 25 years strong, and now he's gone. He's no longer the chairman. He is moving on to other things, but he still remains owner because he owns 29% of the company ENIC that owns Tottenham Hotspur, that owns 86% of Tottenham Hotspur. So he will still be involved, but not directly involved. He will not have anything to do with Tottenham decisions being made. He will just be there as an investor. So, guys, Tottenham fans, are you guys happy that Daniel Levy is no longer the chairman of Tottenham Hotspur? What does this bring for Tottenham? For me, I don't know, because we'll not ask you guys. Nobody will seek consultation on the next chairman of Tottenham Hotspur or the next players that's going to be signed. Nobody will ask the fans what they want. I think the whole mess started with the Eze deal. I mean, that's not the whole mess, but that was just like the ceiling. I think that was where Tottenham fans had enough and they wanted him out, and now they have him out. So is this a good thing for Tottenham? We'll find out. So in this video, we'll be looking at what Daniel Levy has accomplished in 25 years as Tottenham Hotspur chairman. Many people don't like him, but you don't know what the future brings. You don't know whether the next guy will be worse. And the only reason you don't like Daniel Levy is because he does not invest much in Tottenham. So let's talk about it. So Tottenham announces departure of executive chairman Daniel Levy. Spurs confirm upon Levy's exit that there were no further accompanying changes to ownership of the stakeholder structure of the club. ENIC owns 86.58% of Tottenham, and Levy owns 29.88% of ENIC, though it remains to be seen whether the club indeed invites fresh investment in the months ahead. Levy will remain a shareholder of ENIC, but will cease to have any direct involvement with the club. So that's just what it is about. So now I want to talk about how Tottenham fans feel, because I know they feel negative towards him and Tottenham fans blame him. So let's talk about it. You see, they blame the man who they believe has not gone deep enough with his investments in the squad. So everybody knows that Levy does not like to spend much. You know, one news that got me shaking my head was when I saw that Tottenham fancy Easy around the same amount that they bought Mohamed Kudus, which is around £55 million, and Easy is worth more than that. So you see that stinginess of Daniel Levy. That is what Tottenham fans don't like about him. He's stingy. He's not willing to spend money in order to make the club compete. One thing I'll say about Daniel Levy is that this the way he left Tottenham Hotspur is in a good way. He couldn't get Morgan Gibbs White, he couldn't get Eze. Like, he needed to get a good number 10 since Madison and Kulusevski are injured. So he needed to replace them. He tried Morgan Gibbs White. Nottingham Forest owner Evangelos Marinaki said no, this guy is not going anywhere. He tried with Eze. Eze said no, Arsenal is my childhood club, I gotta go. Now he moved on to Xavi Simons. He got Xavi Simons as a number 10 for Tottenham, and that's a very good deal. I mean, that was a guy that Chelsea wanted to buy. So I think he did well in that. And another thing he did well was he made sure that Tottenham won a trophy, a major trophy, which was the Europa League last season with Ange Postecoglou. He made sure that Tottenham won a trophy before he stepped down. And we know that Tottenham has not won a trophy for 17 years since 2008. That was the last time they won a trophy. So he left in a good way, getting a replacement for Madison and Kulusevski in the number 10 position with Xavi Simons. Also making sure that Tottenham won the Europa League under Ange Postecoglou before firing Ange Postecoglou before he stepped down. And the sacking of Ange Postecoglou was also a good thing, even if Ange is my guy, big Ange. We all love Ange Postecoglou. If you watch football, I watch press conference. You see that this guy gives box office interview every time. He sacked him. He paid me, but it was the right thing to do. Why? Ange Postecoglou put the club in 17th position in the Premier League, so a change needed to happen. So he had a good manager who is Thomas Frank from Brentford. He made sure that the club Tottenham is in a stable position. Then he stepped down. That's a very good one for Daniel Levy. I think we should clap for him. He really tried. Now let's talk about why they blame him. Okay, I talk about him not investing. They blame. They have seen managers come and go in 24 years of Daniel Levy with winning only one trophy, which was the 2008 League Cup. That was the only trophy that they won. under him before now. So it's very embarrassing to be a fan. Imagine you're a child of 16 years, you have not seen Tottenham win a trophy in your life. I think that's how almost how Arsenal fans feel. Just that we had other cups apart from the Premier League. I've not won in 21 years, but we have other trophies there to just make us feel good, even if it's been a long time, about 6 years since we won the trophy. So whoever is a teenager in Tottenham, except the Europa League, they have not seen any trophy. It's just like rumors. So that's why Tottenham fans don't like him. They don't win trophies. They sack Jose Mourinho just before a league final, and that was not right. So, and we believe that he sacked him because Jose Mourinho would have won a trophy, and with that, he'll be forced to invest in the club. So, Daniel Levy is a very strange guy, very strange guy. But yeah, I just feel like you don't like Daniel Levy, you don't know what's going to come next. So then, okay, what he did now, what he did good for Tottenham. Let's look at it. Let's see if Daniel Levy was all bad. Okay, he put Tottenham Hotspur, he made them a global football powerhouse. Now, in the world, if you're talking about Tottenham Hotspur, it's not a strange club. It's a very big club in the world outside England. So he built a state-of-the-art stadium for Tottenham Hotspur. He made them known. Gave them I think probably the biggest stadium in London. That's what he did for them. Then financial growth. Tottenham is richer with him. Like it or not, is the truth. It's a richer club. Global brand recognition. He got good deals and sponsorships. So Tottenham is a big name. The European success took Tottenham Hotspur to a Champions League final in 2019. Even if they didn't win, they won the League Cup. That is in 2008, and they won the Europa League under Ange Postecoglou this 2025. So it's not all bad, even if it could have been much more better, but it's not all bad. Then he did transfer market deals like selling Bill for around 86 million pounds to Real Madrid. That's very good business at the time. So it's not that bad. But the things that people don't like about him is the lack of investment in transfers, because he didn't really do a lot of good deals. In order to compete with the Liverpools, the Real Madrid, the Arsenals, the Man Cities, you need to spend money. The Chelseas, you need to spend good amount of money in football. That's what football is all about. And if you don't spend that money, you can't be at the top level. So they don't like him because of lack of investment. Then limited fan engagement. He didn't really come down to the fans level. He didn't associate with these people. He didn't get to know them. He didn't seek their consent. He didn't talk to them. But who are the fans in his defense? Who are the fans? The fans don't put their money. I think sometimes the fans can be over entitled. That's just the truth. And fans don't really know what they want. What you give them is what they take. That's just the truth about fans. So they like you 1 minute, they hate you the next minute. So should we really listen to fans? And should clubs like seek fans' opinion before buying a player? I don't think so. Now, trophy drought. Tottenham been winning trophy for 17 years. So it's enough reason for fans to hate Daniel Levy. The other reason is that he sacked Jose Mourinho days before the final. So I don't really think Daniel Levy is all bad, but the thing is, what is next for Tottenham, and where will Tottenham go from here? The next person that comes in as the chairperson of Tottenham Hotspur is the person going to take Tottenham to a better place and make them less Spursy, because that name Spursy is what is following them. That up and down, not knowing when they belong. That I can do it and I'll form my hands. That bottling mentality is what makes them Spursy. Okay, so I hope Tottenham, I wish them all the best, even if I'm a rival. Arsenal, I don't live in London, so I don't care about the rivalry between Arsenal and Tottenham. So, what's next for Tottenham? What would they go for there? And I wish Daniel Levy the best of luck. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye for now.